This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Excitement in the Parisian air. We're at the Parc des Princes here in the French capital. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Paris Saint-Germain up against Inter Miami.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Well, sometimes a player is simply a natural talent. Ousmane Dembele falls in that category. Stuart, what do you expect to see from him today?
Well, I don't think too many players can strike the ball as well as he can. He just hits it so cleanly, which makes him dangerous today.
Introducing the Paris Saint-Germain starters. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Achraf Hakimi plays with Nuno Mendes in the fullback positions. Vitor Ferreira starts with Fabian in the centre of midfield. And the lead striker is Ousmane Dembele. Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, for a while, everybody played with a 4-4-2, and it can still be a very good system. But it does rely very much on your front two getting the better of their markers and the wide midfield players being good in 1v1 situations. Let's hope they play it well today.
And the game begins. Segovia. Sergio Busquets. And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Just lost his focus. Throw in here. Vitor Ferreira. Oh, good vision. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Pressure applied. Weigand. Now Busquets. Suarez. Sergio Busquets. Segovia. Well, keeping it on the ground. Slightly off target, however. Hakimi. Could be dangerous. And nearly the ideal ball, but a good piece of defending. Big chance! And just offside, but by a whisker, my goodness. Avilés. Now Busquets. Suarez. Excellent vision. And the keeper's hand does the trick. PSG looking dangerous. Hakimi. He takes aim. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Good work from PSG to win it back. Ferreira. Dembele. And quick thinking defensively. Sergio Busquets. Segovia. Good ball over the top. And it might be. Oh, tremendous save.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent piece of goalkeeping. That's a great stop.
Short corner taken. Veering in field here. Closing down well. And he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. And Messi carries it forward. What's he going to do from this position? The verdict is offside here. Messi. Could play it in. So a corner here. Over it comes. And still dangerous. Busquets. Stopped a certain goal. Hakimi. Fabian. They've given it away. Allen. Maximiliano Falcon. It is to be a throw-in. Will he play it in? It's opening up for them. Busquets. Now Messi. Timely intervention. Ferreira. In danger here as he runs at them. Dembele. He's in with a chance. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener and now they have it.
Well, as you can see, this is a great pass from Dembele, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Marcelo Weigand. Nice weight on the pass. Opportunity here. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Good-looking move. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Well, being pressed here. Dembele. Vitor Ferreira. Fabian. Oh, moving the ball impressively here. Oh, good vision. He just needs to stay level-headed now. Oh, it's gone in for PSG as they extend their advantage to 2 goals.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Weigand.
Well, the visitors have controlled possession, as you can see, but without really creating enough chances. They've almost passed the ball for the sake of it. They need to start getting it into their front players much quicker to get back into this.
Indeed, and first they have to win back possession. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Suarez. Now counter-attacking possibilities. And the shot. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Can someone get on the end of this? And he clears the danger. Busquets. Trying to open them up. And keeping it out. That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. And possibilities here. Can they put it away? Dembele, and angling it back, and pushed away to safety. And eventually, goalkeeper's ball.
Well, you can sense the relief amongst his teammates, but what a first save that was.
And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. Sergio Busquets. Falcon. And that is that for the first half here in the French capital. Well, there's a good reason why we're highlighting him. He's really dominating in attack in this game, Stuart.
Well, his skill level to go past defenders and get shots away has been excellent today. The only surprise, he's just got the 1 goal.
So the second half is underway, and really it was a dizzying performance from Paris Saint-Germain in the first 45. Lionel Messi. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Lionel Messi. Can he open them up here? There's the cutback. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Hakimi. Vitor Ferreira. Now with Hakimi. Oh, he looks threatening. Dangerous ball. And the attempt just wide. So unfortunate. Maximiliano Falcon. Aviles. Goalkeeper has it. Weigand. Now with Messi. And it's Messi going forward. What's he going to do next? Could be threatening. Can he get one back? He can! He's given his team a real opportunity, and momentum is with them.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Dembele. And snuffing out the danger. Chance for Dembele. And in the back of the net for PSG. The lead extended to 2 now.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Lionel Messi. Now Busquets. Moving it forward. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Fabian. Could be troublesome. It should be. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Pressing like that will help the cause. Another block.
Well, so close to extending their lead there. Just a matter of inches.
Well, it should boost their confidence, but they can't afford to drop their guard at the other end. Sergio Busquets. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Could pull one back here. And he does! He's thrown his team a lifeline. The belief is back.
Well, here it is again. The pass behind the defence is absolutely perfect. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Hakimi. Vitor Ferreira. Sergio Busquets. Hakimi. Possession given away, unfortunately. That's very effective, good high pressing. Well, no stopping him. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Hakimi. Ousmane Dembele prepared to fire. Not the most confident clearance, but it just petered out. Sergio Busquets. Lionel Messi. And a tidy challenge. Messi. Over the touchline for what will be a PSG throw. Ferreira. And playing it through. And a goal! They've added to the lead. Much needed security.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Julian Gressel. Allen with it. Gressel. On to Messi. Chance to do damage. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Ferreira. Dembele. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Hakimi, looking for someone to play it to. There's the goal! Surely now, that is that!
Well, here it is again, and what a good bit of play it is from Hakimi. He lays this on a plate, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Allen. Teammates available. Maximiliano Falcon. It's opening up for them. Hakimi. And keeping it out. And back with Oscar Ustari. Deciding to give it to the keeper. Well, not far away from the final whistle, and PSG very much in control.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
Oh dear. Well, that's not one that's going to linger long in the memory.
Well, he had a go there. Nothing wrong with that. But he's got that all wrong.
Now, who can he play it to? Well, the electronic board lets the fans know. 3 minutes of stoppage time. He fancies it. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Nuno Mendes. Here's Marquinhos. Fabian. And acres of space for PSG out wide. Dembele! A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here's the replay, and as you can see, this is almost perfect. Lots of curl and enough pace on it. The keeper had no chance.
And there's the final whistle, and we can confirm a victory for Paris Saint-Germain. What did you think of their overall display?
Well, Derek, they were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances, we saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
Well, no doubt about it, Ousmane Dembele certainly caught the eye. Interested to know what you made of him.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.